चलो, students are coming. 46 students are there. Should I start or should we wait for a few minutes? Everyone can hear me? You can hear me? Okay, 48. Mm, Chalo, I think we should start. Should I start? Okay, okay. I will start with forensic medicine today. We have taken a few topics. Up to last lecture, we have taken a few topics from toxicology. Now, today we will start with forensic medicine. So, today we will see one big topic, that is mechanical injuries. We will see mechanical injuries in detail now, because there is always going to be a 10-mark question on mechanical injuries. There is always going to be a 10-mark question, and also short notes. A few short notes can also be there. So the injuries are classified into mechanical injuries, then firearm injury. What do you mean by firearm injuries? What is by firearm injuries? Anyone? Yes, anyone? What is firearm injuries? You can hear me, everyone? Clearly? Someone has sent the message, voice break hotoy. Now, how is the sound quality? You can hear me properly? No? Okay, okay, okay. I will see. Now, how is the sound quality? Now, I think yes, yes. I think now I think it is clear enough. Yes, fine, fine. Okay, then we will start with forensic medicine today. Mm, I will share the screen. Okay, so we'll start with mechanical injuries. We'll start with injuries. So injuries are classified into mechanical injuries. What do you mean by firearm injuries? Yes, yes. What do you mean by firearm? Gunshot. So injuries caused by, yes, injuries caused by bullet. Who is making noise? Okay, please mute yourself. All of you, please mute yourself. Okay. Um, So mechanical injuries, they are caused by some weapon that we will see in detail. Then firearm injuries, injuries caused by bullet or gunshot injury, बंदूक की गोली की वजह से होने वाली injury. Then traffic injuries, injuries because of some accidents on the road, and thermal injuries. Thermal injuries are again classified into injuries because of some chemicals, burns caused by the chemicals. इलेक्ट्रिकल, दैट इज इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक, इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक की वजह से भी थर्मल इंजरी होने वाली है. एंड थर्ड वन इज लाइटनिंग, बिजली गिरने की वजह से, बारिश के दिनों में बिजली गिरने की वजह से जो भी इंजुरीज होने वाली है, दे ऑल विल कम अंडर लाइटनिंग. So thermal injuries are of three types: chemical burns, electrical burns, and burns caused by lightning. So what is injury? Again, it is asked as a 2 mark question. Injury is asked as a 2 mark question, and another commonly asked 2 mark question is 44 IPC. Only IPC 44 is also asked as a 2 mark question. So according to IPC, what is the definition of injury? That you will have to write. Bas, that will be enough. So you will get full 2 marks. So injury is disruption of anatomical continuity of any tissue of the body. बॉडी के किसी भी टिश्यू में, किसी भी पार्ट में अगर देर इज सम एनाटॉमिकल डिसकंटिन्यूटी डिस्टर्ब हो जाती है, सो दैट कैन बी स्किन, दैट कैन बी बोन, दैट कैन बी एनीवेयर, एनीवेयर. So injury is disruption of anatomical continuity of any part or any tissue of the body. Now what is 44 IPC? 44 IPC is mainly for injury. So अगर इंजुरी का कोई केस है तो उस केस में हम IPC 44 लगाएंगे. उस हिसाब से वो केस चलेगा. So what is IPC 44? How IPC 44 explains the injury? So injury is any harm. Injury is any harm illegally caused to any person either in the body, means what we are going to study now. So what injuries can be caused by mechanical injuries, what can be by firearm injuries, how the injuries can be in traffic injuries. So all these injuries are going to affect the body. So that is physical injuries. The illegal, any harm illegally caused to the person, to the body, again to the mind और टू द रेपुटेशन एंड ऑल्सो टू द प्रॉपर्टी. मतलब सिर्फ तुम्हें बदन पे जख्म दिख रहे हैं, बदन पे कोई निशान दिख रहे हैं तुम्हारे जख्म के, इसका मतलब तुम्हें इंजुरी हुई है ऐसा नहीं. दैट इज नॉट द ओनली वे. सो इंजुरी कैन बी कॉज टू द बॉडी, दैट इज फिजिकल इंजुरी कॉज बाय पत्थर से होगा, लाठी से होगा, बुलेट से होगा, चाकू से होगा. सो मेनी थिंग्स, सो मेनी वेपन्स आर देयर विच कैन कॉज द इंजुरी. दैट इज द इंजुरी टू द बॉडी. Then injury to the mind, what we call it as mental harassment. सो कोई किसी को मानसिक त्रास आपण म्हणतो ना, शारीरिक आणि मानसिक त्रास, मानसिक छळ, इट कॅन हॅपन. म्हणजे एखादा माणूस पोलिसांमध्ये तक्रार करू शकतो की यांनी माझा मानसिक छळ केला किंवा यांनी मला खूप मानसिक त्रास दिला आहे, कामाने असेल, बोलण्याने असेल, शिव्या दिल्या असतील, वॉट एव्हर. थर्ड इज रेप्युटेशन, डॅमेज टू द रेप्युटेशन, म्हणजे प्रतिमा खराब करणे, एखाद्याची इमेज खराब करणे. तुम्ही पेपरमध्ये वगैरे बघत असाल, मानहानीचा दावा, मानहानीचा दावा ठोकला किंवा यांनी मला काहीतरी माझी बदनामी केली, पेपरमध्ये बदनामी केली, व्हॉट्सअपवर बदनामी केली आणि त्याच्यामुळे आपण केस करू शकतो कुणाविरुद्ध. सो दॅट इज ऑल्सो इंजुरी टू द रेप्युटेशन, इंजुरी टू द सोशल रेप्युटेशन अँड इंजुरी टू द प्रॉपर्टी. म्हणजे काहीतरी घरावर दगडफेक केली, कुठेतरी घरच पेटून दिलं, कुठेतरी काचा फोडल्या किंवा शेतीचं नुकसान केले, इट विल ऑल्सो कम अंडर 44 IPC. So got what are the clause or what are the things which have been explained under IPC 44? So IPC 44 explains the injury as any harm that has been illegally caused to any person either physically or to his body by some weapon, maybe with the hand, with stick, with knife, with bullet, whatever, or to the mind, that is using the bad words or giving mental harassment and causing mental problem. And reputation, बिना वजह किसी का नाम खराब करना. So that is reputation, damage to the reputation and any harm to the property as well. So this is the complete definition: any harm illegally caused to any person, to his body, mind, reputation or property. And whatever the injuries caused by the physical violence, they all are called as mechanical injuries. Now depending upon how they have been caused, which weapon has been used, or how these injuries have been caused, these mechanical injuries are further classified into these 6 types. That is abrasion, also called as scratches; bruises, also called as contusion; laceration is a split or tear. I will explain all these things because these all are the commonly asked short notes. Abrasion can be asked as a 5-mark short note. Bruise, laceration, incised wound is very commonly asked as a 5-mark short note. Stab wound or firearm injuries. So these are the 6 types of mechanical injuries. Abrasions, जे घसरणे, घसरल्यामुळे त्वचेवर वरच्यावर जे खरचटलं म्हणतो ना आपण, खरचटणे. ब्रुइज, anyone can tell me what is bruise? You might have heard this term so many times, bruise or contusion. What do you mean by bruise? मुकामार हा मीन्स देर इज नो एनी ओपन वुंड स्किन ओपन झालेली नाहीये इंजुरी अशी ओपन झालेली नाहीये वळ उठणे म्हणतो ना आपण जे काठीने मारल्यानंतर अशी जखम जरी झाली नाही तर तो काठीचा वळ उठतो पाठीवर पायावर सो दॅट इज ब्रुइज लॅसरेशन म्हणजे आडवी तिडवी फाटलेली जखम वाकडी तिकडी फाटली असेल इनसाइज वुंड इज कॉज्ड बाय द knife or blade it causes inside stab wound with puncture wound म्हणजे pointed weapon like screwdriver or probe or needle they will have very small entry wound they will have very small entry wound but wound will be very deep that is stab wound and firearm injury that is caused by the bullet so these six are the types of mechanical injuries which are caused by physical violence and these six types are depending upon how they have been caused or by which weapon or by which mechanism they have been caused abrasion bruise laceration incised wound stab wound and firearm injuries so today we will see abrasions abrasions it is asked as a 5 mark short note abrasion so abrasion is a superficial injury abrasion is a superficial injury uh, and it is because of friction or pressure between the skin and rough object मतलब ऐसा घिसने की वजह से स्किन अगर जोर से किसी रफ ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर से घिसती है तो क्या होगा सुपरफिशियल इंजरी होगी स्किन की कुछ सुपरफिशियल लेयर्स डिस्टर्ब हो जाएंगे एंड दे विल कॉज दैट scratch or abrasion. Now types of abrasions are scratches. What do you mean by scratch? It is a linear injury by sharp object. Very simple, I tell you. अगर तुमने हाथ में पिन या नीडल पकड़ा और उसको सीधा स्किन में पंक्चर नहीं किया उसको स्किन पे ऐसा हॉरिजॉन्टली अगर रन किया स्किन के ऊपर से तो क्या होगा इट विल कॉज द लीनियर इंजुरी समझ में आ रहा है पिन एक्झाम्पल्स आर पिन थॉर्न और फिंगर नेल असं जोर से म्हणजे आपण म्हणतो ना एखाद्याला बोचकडा काढणे आपण जोरात असं नख जर स्किनवरून फिरवली हॉरिजॉन्टली इफ यू रन द नेल्स फर्मली ओवर द स्किन तो वो जो नाखून के निशान आएंगे ना स्किन के ऊपर दैट इज scratches scratch I just show you the figure see these are the scratch upper image these are the scratches so if the fingernail thorn pin or any pointed object it is drawn across the skin superficially it will cause these linear abrasions these will cause linear abrasions called as scratches so ऐसे scratches आ जाएंगे skin पे so this is because of linear injury by a sharp object and object carries the torn epithelium in front of it तो उसके साथ वो skin के जो layers आ जाएंगे वो भी nail के साथ या वो whatever that pin or thorn that has been used उसके साथ वो skin के superficial layers भी carry होंगे and they will show the direction of the injury so the direction of the injury will be explained by the sharp edge hipped up epithelium मतलब जिस डायरेक्शन में वो काटा पिन या फिंगर नेल ड्रॉन किया है उस डायरेक्शन में जहां वो जख्म एंड होती है वहां द हिप्ड अप इपिथेलियम बहुत ज्यादा इपिथेलियम तुम्हें जमा हुआ दिखेगा so that is scratch got what is scratch I'm just telling you the types of abrasion got the scratch if you are not understood tell me because it is very difficult to explain online like this everyone what is scratch got everyone or should I repeat so scratch is a linear injury caused by the sharp object like pin thorn or fingernail and when it runs horizontally firmly over the skin then second type of abrasion is graze abrasion is also called as brush burn it is also called as brush burn when the wide surface of the skin slides against the rough surface ब्रॉड सरफेस ऑफ बड़ा वाला एरिया अभी इसमें सी पहले वाले में कैसा दिख रहा है लीनियर इंजुरीज आर लीनियर स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ स्किन हैज बीन एक्सपोज्ड एंड व्हाट हैपेंस इन ग्रेज large part of the skin is sliding against or it is frictioning against the wide surface so broad surface of the skin is sliding against the rough surface it commonly occurs in RTA means road traffic accident समझे टू व्हीलर वाला कोई एक टू व्हीलर वाला टू व्हीलर से गिर जाता है गाड़ी गिर जाती है या साइकिल चलाते हो कोई आदमी रास्ते पे गिर जाता है तो क्या होता है, वो नीचे जो टार रोड रहेगी, समझो टार रोड है, रफ सरफेस है, उसके ऊपर अगर वो घिसते हुए जाता है रास्ते पे तो क्या होगा, ये देखो आई आई शो यू, सी दिस वे, दीज आर ब्रश, मतलब ऐसा लगेगा कि ब्रश घुमाया। राइट साइड का इमेज देखो, राइट साइड का इमेज जो ज्यादा ब्राइट रेड है, दिस वन सो यू विल कम टू नो, ऐसा लगेगा जैसे ऊपर से नीचे ब्रश, दीवार पे तुमने अगर एक ऐसा सिर्फ एक बार ब्रश घुमाया तो कैसे नीचे की तरफ उसके लाइंस दिख रहे हैं ना, नीचे की तरफ लाइंस दिख रहे हैं। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द इंजुरी ऑन योर राइट साइड ऑफ द स्क्रीन, ऑन द राइट साइड ऑफ ऑन द राइट हैंड ऑफ योर्स। सो दिस इज ब्रश बना, ऐसा लगेगा कि ब्रश घुमाया है। सो दैट इज Gray's abrasion, and it distribution depends upon position of body while dragged, मतलब वो जब रास्ते पे घिसते घिसते जाएगा तो जिस तरीके से वो घिसते जाएगा उस हिसाब से, and these injuries are common on the shoulder, on the outer surface of the knee, outer and also on the front surface of the knee. So जो एरिया उसका रोड के कांटेक्ट में आएगा उस एरिया पे ऐसे दिखेगा, एंड दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट इन डिसाइडिंग द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द इंजुरी। तुम्हें पता चलेगा बॉडी कहाँ से किस तरफ खींची गई है और फ्रिक्शन हुआ है। इट विल गिव यू गुड आइडिया अबाउट डायरेक्शन ऑफ द इंजुरी, ग्रेज और ब्रश बर्न, ग्रेज एब्रेजन और ब्रश बर्न। एंड थर्ड इज imprint, imprint or contact abrasion. Third type of abrasion is imprint or contact abrasion. It is the direct impact of pressure or contact with some object which crushes the cuticle, मतलब उसके प्रेशर की वजह से superficial layers of the skin will be crushed and it will take the shape and surface marking of the skin. Now this is commonly seen in ligature mark in hanging, मतलब hanging में अगर कोई हैंगिंग में गले में कुछ तो रस्सी वगैरह डाल के किसी ने अगर हैंगिंग किया है तो क्या होगा, वो रस्सी की प्रेशर की वजह से जो स्किन पे मार्किंग्स आने वाले हैं ना, दे आर इम्प्रिंट और कॉन्टैक्ट प्रेशर की वजह से हो रहे, दे आर बिकॉज ऑफ द डायरेक्ट इम्पैक्ट और प्रेशर or contact with some object which crushes the cuticle because of the pressure. So hanging, strangulation, nail or thumb in throttling, अगर गला दबाए जोर से हाथ से गला दबाए तो वो उंगलियों की प्रेशर की वजह से it will show the imprints or contact abrasion. And also teeth biting, हाँ this is very common. बचपन में तुम लोगों ने भी कई तुम खुद ने किया होगा या तुम सफर हुए रहेंगे, अगर किसी ने काट लिया तुम्हें, अगर किसी ने काट लिया तो क्या होगा, वो दांत के जो निशान आते हैं ना, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट प्रेशर कॉज्ड ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर पार्ट ऑफ द स्किन, वो दांत का जो निशान आता है दैट इज इम्प्रिंट और कॉन्टैक्ट एब्रेजन। आई शो यू हियर विद द इमेज, सी दिस हॉरिजॉन्टल इमेज, वो हॉरिजॉन्टल इमेज जो दिख रहा है ना, ये वाला, ये हॉरिजॉन्टल इमेज जो दिख रहा है ये वाला, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द नाइफ, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द नाइफ। एंड दिस जो सर्कल किया है, जो सर्कल किया है वो किस चीज की वजह से हुआ है, नाउ यू टेल मी after if you understood this explanation, if you understand this explanation, you tell me this circled area, dotted line, circled area, that red patch, kidney shaped red patch is because of what? Anyone? Anyone? You can guess, you may be wrong, don't worry. I just, येस व्हेरी गुड, ही आडवी जी जखम आहे, आडवी हॉरिझॉन्टल जो जखम दिख रहा है दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द नाइफ विच हैज पेनिट्रेटेड द स्किन एंड अपर दैट किडनी शेप जो इंजूरी है जिसको हमने सर्कल किया एरो से दिखाया है, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेशर और इम्प्रिंट कॉज्ड बाय द ग्रिप ऑफ द नाइफ। वो नाइफ की जी ग्रिप है ना, नाइफ का जो ग्रिप है वो ज़्यादा फोर्स से दबाने की वजह से, इसलिए स्किन तो थोड़ा सा ब्रेक किया है बट स्टिल द इंजुरी इज नॉट ओपन, द वुंड इज नॉट ओपन, दैट इज इम्प्रिंट एब्रेजन। गॉट, समझ में आया? गॉट द थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ एब्रेजन एवरीवन? Scratches are because of linear injury caused by pointed object. Graze is because of friction of the broad surface of the skin against rough surface, and imprint or contact abrasion is because of the direct impact or pressure, which is crushing the cuticle and will take the shape and surface marking on the skin. वो जिस वजह से हुआ, दांत की वजह से हुआ तो दांत का रो दिखेगा वहाँ। और ये what image I have shown here, photograph I am showing you here, it will give you good idea about how this imprint abrasion can be caused. So these are the three types of abrasions: scratches, graze, and imprint or contact abrasion. Now we'll go to some medical legal things about this abrasion. So when any patient comes to you, समझो कोई आदमी आया तुम्हारे पास, तुम्हें उसे इंजुरी सर्टिफिकेट देना है, so you'll have to give injury certificate. You can hear me? Everyone can hear me properly? Okay, okay, okay. I will continue. So, okay, okay. So, we will see age of the. So, if any person comes to you for इंजरी सर्टिफिकेट, समझो पुलिस लेके आई है किसी आदमी को, या कोई आदमी तुम्हारे पास आया इंजरी सर्टिफिकेट लेने के लिए, और उसके बॉडी पे तुम्हें एब्रेजन दिख रहे हैं, कुछ एब्रेजन दिख रहे हैं, सो हाउ विल यू डिसाइड द एज ऑफ द एब्रेजन? So if the abrasion is fresh, if the abrasion is fresh, it will look bright red. I will show you again. See this image, this image, which is on the right side, which is on your right hand. This is fresh abrasion. Fresh मतलब अभी अभी कुछ मिनट ही हुए उससे लग के. So that is fresh abrasion. So fresh abrasion will appear bright red within 24 hours. Within 24 hours there will be exudation of blood or serum that will get dried and will give rise to the formation of scab. तो 24 घंटे के अंदर, 12 से 24 घंटे में, 24 घंटे के अंदर क्या होगा? There will be formation of scab because of drying of the blood or serum. Then if the fresh scab is red, if the fresh scab is red, and it becomes reddish brown, it will get converted into reddish brown. The wound is around 2 to 3 days old, and it will start healing from the periphery within 4 to 7 days, and complete healing will occur in 10 days. So these are some of the points which you will have to see carefully to write the details of the injury. How is the injury? What type of injury it is? It is a abrasion. Okay, what is the location that you have mentioned? It is on the front of the knee. Then you will have to write the age of the abrasion. So age of the abrasion is decided by these 4 points. So fresh abrasion will appear bright red. Exudation of the blood as serum which has got dried to form the scab means the injury is around 24 hours old. If it has become reddish brown, it is 2 to 3 days old, and healing will occur within 1 week's period. Then abrasion should be distinguished from post-mortem injuries by ants and insect. ऐसा भी हो सकता है तुम post-mortem examination कर रहे हो और तुम्हें body पे कुछ abrasions दिख रहे, so you should be able to distinguish whether these abrasions are during life, मतलब जब जिंदा था तब हुए हैं ये इंजुरी, या they are caused by the ants and insects after death. So they will also appear as abrasions. The excoriation of the skin after death, and pressure sores. Pressure is bed sores. Bed sores can be there. They should be distinguished from abrasion. Now, medico-legal aspect. What is the medico-legal aspect? Medico-legal aspect of abrasion. कोई भी आदमी अगर तुम्हारे पास ऐसे abrasion का कोई इंजुरी लेके आता है, so you will have to see the site of impact and possibility of internal injury. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि तुम्हें ऊपर से सिर्फ ऐसी इंजुरी दिख रही, like these two injuries. If you are कोई आदमी तुम्हारे पास आया है and you can see only these two injuries, लेकिन ऐसा भी हो सकता है ना कि रोड पे वो बहुत जोर से पटका है, रोड पे बहुत जोर से गिरा है, जिसकी वजह से अंदर के किसी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑर्गन को इंजरी हुई है, और देयर माइट बी सम फ्रैक्चर आल्सो, देयर कैन बी सम फ्रैक्चर आल्सो. So only the abrasion, by looking at the abrasion, you cannot have idea about the internal injury. So see carefully for site of impact and possibility of internal injuries. Then identification of the object which is causing the injury, that is very important. अब मतलब पिन है, थॉर्न है, नेल है, किसी के नेल की वजह से इंजुरी हुई है, so identification of the object which has caused that abrasion. Then cause of the injury, the same thing, cause of the injury, that is weapon which has caused. Then direction of the injury, I told you, see here you will come to know कहाँ से कहाँ खींचता हुआ गया है वो आदमी. This image on your right side will give you good idea about the direction of the injury. मतलब कहाँ से नीचे की ऊपर की तरफ से, ऊपर से नीचे की तरफ डायरेक्शन है वुंड का. सो यू विल कम टू नो बाय विच डायरेक्शन द बॉडी हैज गॉट द फ्रिक्शन, कैसे घिसती हुई गई है that brush border will give you idea, and also the heaped up epithelium. In case of this first type, in this first type, the heaped up epithelium will get accumulated at the end of the laceration, at the end of the scratch, and at the beginning there will not be such heaped up epithelium will be there. So it will give you good idea about cause of the injury, that is identification of the object, cause of the injury, direction of the injury, and time of the injury by these things. उसे लग के कितना टाइम हुआ है, वो इंजुरी होके कितना टाइम हुआ है, that you will come to know by these few factors, whether it is fresh with oozing of bright red blood, or whether there is formation of a thin scab of serum or blood, or whether it has converted into reddish brown, or whether it is undergoing healing. So by these steps you will come to know the age of the injury or time of the injury, कब exactly उसे कब injury हुई है. So this is about abrasion. It is asked as a 5-mark short note. Abrasion is asked as a 5-mark short note. Okay, then we'll go to bruise. Bruise is again a type of mechanical injury. Bruise is a type of mechanical injury which is caused by infiltration of blood into the tissues because of rupture of vessels. Caused, very important, caused by blunt force. It is caused by blunt force like stick, stone or fist. तो ब्लंट फोर्स मतलब जहाँ स्किन ओपन होने वाली नहीं है, स्किन ऐसा टीयर होने वाली नहीं है, एंड देयर विल बी ओनली ओजिंग ऑफ द ब्लड below the skin, that is infiltration of blood into the tissues due to rupture of vessels caused by blunt force. So here the causative weapon or causative factor is a blunt weapon. And it is always superficial, it is having no dissolution in continuity of the skin, मतलब स्किन ओपन होणे वाली नाही आहे. म्हणजे असे जोरात पाठीवर किंवा पायावर काठी मारली तर काय होईल, तर काठीचा वळ उठतो ना, किंवा असे जोरात एखाद्याच्या कोणाच्या थोबाडीत मारली की आपण दंडावर जरी जोरात फटका मारला तर ती बोटं उठतात, गालावर पाठीवर हातावर जी बोटं उठतात, दॅट इज ब्रुइज. and it varies, it can be pin's head, अगदी छोटीशी पिन्स हेड एवढं अगदी छोटंसं असेल, or it may be in the form of a large collection of hematoma. It can be as small as pin's head, means varies depending upon the weapon which has been used. काठीने मारला असेल तर काठीच्या आकाराचं वळ उठेल लांब, बोट हाताने मारला असेल तर बोट उठतील गालावर पाठीवर. सो इट व्हेरीज डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द वेपन विच हॅज बीन यूज. सो इट कॅन बी फ्रॉम पिन्स हेड to as large as because of collection of a big hematoma also. And superficial bruise is slightly raised above the surface. म्हणजे ज्या ठिकाणी सुपरफिशियल ब्रुईज झालाय तिथून तुम्ही जर असं अलगद असं हळूच जर हात फिरवला त्या ब्रुईजवरून, so there can be slightly raised, that superficial bruise can be slightly raised above the surface म्हणजे सूज आल्यासारखी. and in deep bruise some swelling can be present. जे bruise अगदी खालपर्यंत गेलं असेल, there can be considerable swelling that can be felt from the skin. And bruise may be completely different, bruise may be present at completely different site away from the site of impact, that I will tell you, I will show you the image. Then greater the force, more extensive is the bruise. Okay, I will just tell you the previous point. Bruise may be at completely different site away from the site of impact. I tell you example. म्हणजे समजा मांडीवर जोर काहीतरी ऍक्सिडेंट झालाय किंवा कोणीतरी पायावर जोरात मांडीवर फटका मारलाय. इफ एनी पर्सन हॅज बीन हिट ऑन हिज थाय, सो देर मे नॉट बी ब्लूइश discoloration or that bruise may not be present on the actual site of impact, means on the thigh, but there will be discoloration around the knee. Why? That will be because of gravitation of the blood. So whatever the blood will ooze from those damaged capillaries in the thigh because of standing position and gravitational effect, that escaped blood will move downwards and will get accumulated around the knee. म्हणजे मार लागलाय मांडीवर पण गुडघा काळा निळा होईल. So the bruise can appear at the completely different site away from the site of impact. And greater the force, more extensive is the bruise. जेवढ्या जोरात फटका मारला जाईल, blunt weapon, again repeat, blunt weapon, if any blunt weapon has been used violently, more violently it has been used, greater the force it has been used, more extensive will be the bruise. and superficial bruise will appear immediately in the form of red colored swelling. Swelling is immediate in case of superficial bruise. Okay, here these are some of the images, examples of bruise. See on the right side, on your right hand, which is indicating with the finger, this is bruise. Bruise, and here you can see this patient might have got some trauma upwards. Thigh मध्ये मार लागलेला आहे, but you can see the blood has gravitated behind the knee as well as some amount in the calf also. So that is gravitation away from the actual site of impact. Got bruise? So bruise is caused by blunt weapon. It is caused by blunt weapon. It may be varying from pin's head to the large collection depending upon the weapon used and depending upon the violence with which that injury has been caused. So deep bruise will have swelling, and superficial bruise will have slightly raised above the surface of the skin. And greater the force, more extensive will be the bruise. Now, what are the factors modifying appearance of the bruise? So, there are some parts of the body where bruising will never appear, and there are some parts of the body where bruising will appear even when the injuries are not so violent or not so much pressure has been used or not so much violence has been used. So, you see those sites. So, site, the factors modifying appearance of the bruise, first is site of the injury. Site of the injury. If the bruise is over the bones, if the bruise is okay. Can you see my screen? Everyone, you can see my screen? Okay, I will continue. So factors modifying appearance of the bruise. So bruise, we'll see site. The impact over the bones. The impact by a blunt weapon on the directly on the bones where there are no much soft tissues between skin and the bone. Uh, Here it will be more prominently seen. So over the bones like tibia, tibia is a subcutaneous bone. टिबिया, टिबिया इज अ सबक्यूटेनियस बोन, जहां स्किन और बोन के बीच में बहुत ज्यादा टिश्यू नहीं है. सो the part where there is no much tissues between skin and the bones, it will be more prominently seen. So over the bones, more in parts overlying the bone, that is tibia. So पैर पे अगर कोई impact होता है blunt weapon का, it will undergo bruise immediately. And also on the easily bruising, easy bruising can occur on the lax tissues around the eye. आँख के आजू बाजू में थोड़ा सा भी अगर ब्लंट ट्रॉमा लगता है तो होल eye will become black because of the accumulation of blood around the eye, because ये wet Okay, so see this this skin is very loose. You can see it is very loose. So yeah, forehead. I told you about the gravitation. How the gravitation will alter the site of bruise. अगर थाई में इंजुरी होती है तो ब्लड विल ग्रेविटेट इनटू knee. Blood will gravitate towards the knee. Same thing will happen in case of, see, if there is any blunt trauma here on the forehead, अगर फोर सर कहाँ टकरा जाता है या पत्थर लगता है, कुछ एक्सीडेंट होता है, if there is any trauma to the forehead, what will happen, there will be blackening of the eye, because all this blood will gravitate, this blood which has escaped through that bruise, तो यहाँ जो bruising होने वाला है, it will gravitate towards the eye and the eye will become black. That is because of gravitation again. But why more prominently around the eye? Because it is very lax, you can easily pull the skin, so this skin is very lax around the eye, where it will gravitate very easily. Got everyone? So it will easily appear on the it will easily occur on the lax tissues around the eyes. So when there is trauma to the forehead, blood trauma to the forehead, blood will gravitate towards the eye, and that's why there will be blackening of the eye, black discoloration of the eye or around the eye. The condition is called as black eye. And it is not easily developed on the scalp. Scalp pe nahi hoga, because scalp is very firmly attached to the skin. So that scalp is very firmly attached to the underlying bone, that skull bone and scalp, there are no much tissue, and scalp is very thick. It is very thick part of the skin. That's why bruising will not occur easily on the scalp. And also sole, feet, palms, तळहात, तळपाय, तळहातावर कितीही मुका मार लागला, so there will not be bruising. So bruising will not be there on the feet and palms. म्हणजे हातावर किती छड्या खाल्ल्या, किती मार खाल्ला तरी त्याच्यावर अजिबात वळ उठत नाहीत. So there is no bruising on sole, feet and palms. Then next is vascularity. More vascular the part, greater will be the bruise. So अगर ब्लड फ्लो ज़्यादा है उस पार्ट में, तो चांसेस ऑफ bruise will be more. So the part which is having good vascularity or good blood supply, greater will be the chances of bruise, or greater will be the bruise, वहाँ बहुत ज़्यादा bruising होगा. Next is children. In case of age, okay, in age, children because of the looseness of the skin and delicacy of the skin, बच्चों का skin एकदम delicate रहता है. So the children having delicate skin, they will bruise easily. म्हणजे अगदी तुम्ही बघितलं असेल, एखाद्या मुलाला हात तुम्ही असा थोडासा दाबला, जरी बोटाने थोडंसं दाबलं एखाद्या लहान मुलाचा हात, तरी पण लगेच आपल्या बोटाच्या जागेवर तिथे लाल लाल रंगाचे तुम्हाला चट्टे दिसतात. सो दे ब्रुइज इझिली, म्हणजे त्याला अगदी जोरात मारलंच पाहिजे असं काय नाही. सो स्लाइट प्रेशर विल ऑल्सो कॉज ब्रुइजिंग. So looseness and delicacy of the skin in children will cause more bruising than adults. And olds, because of loss of flesh and atheromatous changes in the vessels, more chances of bruise are there in old people also. जयश्री, जयश्री क्षीरसागर. जयश्री. Then females bruise more easily as compared to males. Females bruise more easily because of subcutaneous fat. Because subcutaneous fat is more in case of female. Skin के नीचे जो fat रहता है, that is more in case of female. That's why they bruise more easily as compared to males. And bruising will be more prominently seen in case of fair skinned people. fair skin, गोरा रहेगा तो ब्रूइजिंग आसानी से दिखेगा. एंड इन केस ऑफ ब्लैक और डार्क कलर पर्सन, वो इतना प्रोमिनेंटली नहीं दिखेगा. देयर विल बी ब्रूइजिंग बट विल नॉट बी सीन सो प्रोमिनेंटली. सो कलर ऑफ द स्किन, it will be seen more commonly in fair skinned people. Then natural diseases like न्यूट्रिशनल डेफिशिएंसीज, न्यूट्रिशनल डेफिशिएंसीज, ब्लीडिंग डिसऑर्डर, अगर उससे कोई ब्लीडिंग डिसऑर्डर है, प्रोलॉन्ग ब्लीडिंग टाइम वगैरह ऐसा कुछ, इफ देर इज एनी ब्लीडिंग डिसऑर्डर, bruising will be very, so slightest trauma will also cause bruising. Varicose veins will be torn easily. Obese person again because of large amount of fat. Large amount of fat will prevent the retraction of the blood vessels, and that's why there is support to the blood vessel is also less because the blood vessels are running through that loose fatty tissue. So in obese person also bruising is more commonly seen. Alcoholics also bruise easily. And lastly, gravitational shifting of the, that I already explained you. I have shown you. Eye. If there is trauma to the forehead, eye will get blackened because of movement of the blood by gravitation. The fractured femur will cause blackening around the knee. Then outer side of the knee, outer side of the thigh, injury to the outer side of the thigh will cause blackening of the knee or discoloration of the knee. So these are the factors which will modify the appearance of the bruise. So sight bruising is more commonly seen in those parts where the bone is superficial, where there are no much tissues between bone and the skin. Then it is commonly seen in lax tissues around the eye, where the tissues are very lax, and it will cause easily blackening of the eye. It doesn't easily develop on the scalp because scalp is firmly adherent to the underlying skull, and it is very thick as compared to skin. Sole, feet and palms, there will be no bruising. More vascular the part, जितना blood flow ज़्यादा उतना more chances for the development of bruise. Then age, children because of looseness and delicacy of the skin, they will get more easily bruising. And females will bruise more easily because of large amount of or more amount of subcutaneous fat. Fair skinned person will bruise easily, and or this it will be seen easily on the fair skinned person. Natural diseases like nutritional deficiencies, some bleeding disorder, varicose veins, obesity and all, they all will favor the or they all will favor the bruise. And gravity shifting, I already told you, blackening of the eye, fracture femur, or injury to the outer side of the thigh will cause discoloration around the knee because the blood that has escaped will gravitate towards the knees, causing discoloration of the knee. So that is bruise. These are the photographs of bruise. On left side, gravitational, and this is the localized bruise on the right side. Okay, then some parts of the bruise are still remaining, but we will stop here today. In the next lecture, we will see how the color changes in case of bruise and what is its medical legal aspect. Okay, today we will stop here. We'll stop here. I will end the meeting for all. Any difficulty you are getting? What I am teaching, what I am explaining you, समझ में आ रहा है सब? So everyone got what is abrasion? Abrasion समझ में आया सबको? पक्का? And what about bruise? Bruise? Because peripheral circulation is more. पेरिफेरल ब्लड फ्लो बहुत ज़्यादा रहता है उनमें, सो उनमें ब्लीडिंग के कहीं भी अगर गिर जाता है कोई अल्कोहलिक रास्ते के बाजू में कहीं भी अगर गिर जाता है ना, तो ब्लीडिंग बहुत ज़्यादा होता है उसको बिकॉज ऑफ इंक्रीज पेरिफेरल ब्लड सर्कुलेशन. तो इसलिए किसी भी दारू पिए हुए आदमी को ऐसा कभी फटका मारना नहीं, और गलती से अगर कहीं लग गया वो ब्लीड हो गया ना तो मर भी सकता है बिकॉज ऑफ द ब्लीडिंग, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट्स व्हाइल हिटिंग अ ड्रंकर्ड मैन you should be very cautious, and they can even cause that intracranial hemorrhage also very easily. That is because of that increased peripheral circulation. Anything else? Anything else, or anyone is having any query? Bolo. No queries? Okay then. Okay, okay. Tomorrow also I will take the lecture at 3 p.m. only. Okay, then I will end the meeting for all. Bye. See you. Bye, everyone.